Yeah, $10,000 on a whim to get a pinball machine. We were talking about that earlier, how ridiculously hard it is to buy a pinball machine right now, which is not something I would have anticipated when all this started. Didactical Array, welcome. I mean, I want that, but I don't want to have to retrieve my head afterwards. That's pretty cool. Just need to... I gotta go. Sorry, it just dawned on me. I'm trying to read chat and this is all timed. Okay, fine. I was telling Amber about that earlier. Since November, I've had viewer numbers turned off. I've had viewer numbers turned off because ultimately during November I needed the time more than I needed to worry about viewership. Like we played a lot of games. We played a lot of games that were not conducive to having high viewer counts, but I needed to fill time and I couldn't just play 13 hours of Isaac a day. I'd go insane. So I turned off viewership in November, and I'll be honest with you, I haven't turned it back on because I feel like I get a more consistent product out of me. I can tell I can tell by what they offer me for bounties whether or not viewership is doing well or if viewership is doing poorly. Yeah, it's not bad. Thought I saw a tinted rock, but I did not. I can tell whether or not viewership is doing okay or poorly based on whether or not my bounty numbers go up or down. So I knew I was getting by okay. In some cases, I knew I was even getting like better viewership during the time that I had my viewership numbers turned off. Oh, I wish you fucking wouldn't.
Hey, Taffy, man, what does it mean when there's like bits, but a lot of them?
I don't know, Book of Stoners. You got me for the moment being. Good stuff, good stuff. Let's grab these and be on our merry way. Nate! 5,494 bits. Also new badge level. Gotta stay ahead. Gotta go fast. I want to catch up on chat real quick. The pinball thing. The pinball thing is because while people have been stuck at home, a lot of people had the same idea I did. There was already a thriving pinball market, but people bringing pinball machines into their own homes, much like people getting their patios redone, much like people getting new roofs put on their house or building additions, like people started nesting real bad or like real aggressively during the pandemic. So pinball machines became part of that. Also, like chips and electronic shortages, but the aftermarket slash black market for pinball machines became hyper aggressive, so it's really hard to find the one that I want. I would have had it already if I could just find it to purchase. Zombie Ron Swanson, greetings and salutations. Nate, again, thank you for the $55. Congratulations on the sort of like black hole aqua. It matches your name now, which is pretty cool. Thank you, dude. Incredibly generous. Good morning, Taffy and chat. First day of 2022. Started the year off with a head cold, so yay. Anyway, back to my lurk. I hope you get to feeling better. I'm sorry that happened. Glad it's not COVID. Ferret King, greetings. Alright. Unfortunately, whenever I want to talk to you, I'm going to have to pause the game because the whole point is that we're not that we're knocking off timed stuff. So many blood banks. Like, what am I supposed to do with that? I don't even know what Papula Duplex does in this situation. Don't even know what like, ultimately I want speed and damage. I would love like 120 volt. I would love to be able to just throw... I'd love to be able to throw this skull into the middle of a room full of enemies and then just let it burn them down. Has touching red hearts always done that with the Tainted Forgotten? Am I high on marijuanas right now? Did I just imagine that? Nope. Ah, it's too slow. Still keep Pretzel's green butthole. Yeah, it's like the Papula Duplex altered his eyes. Papula Duplex altered his eyes, but it sure doesn't seem to have made the bone swings any bigger. Oh, come on. Yeah. We almost got him on the ricochet. Honestly, I'm gonna go with Angel Room deals. I can't, like, Succubus maybe? Not Incubus. What else could I possibly want from in there? Yeah, like, I genuinely think that there's not... I'd rather have the health. I'd rather have the health. I definitely need speed upgrades. For sure. Hello? Please stop making... Please stop making fly babies. I genuinely believe that, like, a lot of the best items we can get right now are gonna come from item rooms and not from deals with the devil, deals with the angel. I wouldn't mind anything that gives me an aura. So, like, Succubus would have been one of the only items I would have taken out of a deal with the devil. There's actually a handful. There's actually a handful of items I would take out of a deal with the angel that would give us that exact same effect. Well, we're clearly going in the shop first. Shit. That's both good and terrible at the same time. I think we just go ahead and go. Our speed's a real issue right now. Oh, it's the trinket turning red hearts into spiders. Thank you. What does Ludo do with this guy? That's a wonderful question to which I don't have an answer right off the top of my head. Man, we had such a good start. Oh, I wish you'd stop. Down we go, I suppose. If I had to guess, Ludo probably does nothing. I can't imagine anything off the top of my head. It would... Oh god, it would seem incredibly convoluted if you threw the head and then the bone just floated around the room. Like, it kind of sounds cool at first blush, but... Genuinely, that sounds like more of a headache than anything. This feels secret roomy. If I could get a speed upgrade out of the boss trap room, I would genuinely consider it. You know? Oh, I wish you wouldn't. Oh, I wish you wouldn't. I wish you just... Oh, god damn it. With you in a second, chat. There we go. This is actually probably a much better trinket. hate how concentrated I have to be on these runs. It bums me out. Talking and interacting with chat is far more enjoyable to me than, like, really bearing down and knuckling under and trying to beat the game's ass, you know? Yeah. Heather told me you guys got 2 new beastly PCs. Oh, I want to sit there and play that thing out. I just don't have the time. We're so slow. Oh no, can't be the dim bulb, sorry. I do genuinely still need to see item rooms, I think. We're not at a place where I would feel confident with our ability to take out boss rush. I guess I'd rather try it and fail than not see it at all, but... How does that not trigger that? Neat. We're kind of getting it. Oh, I hear you. I hear you. Ugh. I want to get it to land right next to it. There we go. So we can just sit there and beat the shit out of it. God, I hope 2022 is something different. I think I go check this out first. Go right there. Boy, it has zero desire to give me that deal with the angel. That's 72.5% chance of a deal with the angel. What a nut punch. I have not seen my item room and I need it. I do not feel strong enough. I do not feel strong enough. Like, if we get out of here and we only get Hush, that's fine. But we'd still have to get Hush as well. Just wanted to see if I've been in that curse room. Ugh. Ah! Got 2 of them on that one. I wish it wasn't gonna rain all day on my day off tomorrow. I want to go season that griddle. I want to cook on my griddle. I got a propane tank. I don't want to do the Wagyu until I can broadcast it, but I definitely want to take this new griddle for a spin. I'm pretty excited that January is also going to become the month where the patio guys come back and actually do my patio, and well, that is not the advantage I was hoping for, but I guess better than nothing. And my backyard living space is going to be greatly improved for the upcoming spring and summer season. I'm gonna check right there and right there. I'm gonna start making up time. I'm so fucking slow. Give me anything. Nope. Nuts.
This is the story of the newest denizen of the cave.
From Header to Footer, Prime Gaming for 2 years. From Header to Footer, thank you so much. Oh, CB Hulk, yeah. Once I get the patio furniture I want. Once I get the patio furniture I want, and once I get everything sort of situated, and figure out what's going on with these NDI cameras that I have, everything's fine. They work, but they're not nearly as pretty as I want them to be, and I think that has to do with the fact that there's just a jillion settings on them. And Justin and I, instead of getting like a real long period of time to play with these new cameras, basically gave ourselves like an hour or 2 to get them observing basic functionality, like to get them working in a way that is at all acceptable. Oh god damn, just die. There we go. I'd love to get a day or two to get to like actually play with those and really get some cool shit going with them. This is the first card I feel like I've seen in a hot minute. Birthright is summon, is it not? Which is absurdly good. Recall ability, yep, has to be done. And then we do this, and then we go, and we throw, and we recall, and we throw, and we recall. Damn, I really didn't want to get hit there. I still don't. I don't hit hard enough to kill one of these things in one pass. That's gonna help speed rooms up, but we are falling behind now. I'm trying to decide if it's worth it to me to go back for one more item room. I mean, it kind of is if it's anywhere near. It is near. Again, Chad, I apologize that I'm kind of ignoring you during all this. I don't have a whole lot of other options. I popped a button and I don't know what it was. Please stop. There we go. Nope. That's cool and everything.
This is the story of the newest denizen of the cave.
At the very least, we saved ourselves a couple of rooms and we just get to move on our way. The Brad, Tier 1 80 months, the Brad has arrived. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, denizens of the cave. Please bend the knee before the cave's resident demigod, the Brad, or suffer, you know, a 2022, the likes of which we saw in 2021 and 2020. Bend the knee, or 2020 becomes a trilogy. The Brad, thank you so much for keeping your sub active while Amber was sick, for being here damn near since the beginning. I appreciate you, sir. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get Boss Rush, but I might be able to get Hush. Hey, we get our first deal with the Angel, for what it's worth. I have no money. God dang it. Hold on. Thoughts? I have thoughts. I'm gonna be awfully close.
This is the story of the newest denizen of the cave.
So step in the right direction. Hopefully we'll see more cash along the way. The Wolverine, thank you. Tier 1 7 months, gifted stuff from JJ Madison. I appreciate you both. Boy, this whole no speed upgrade thing is problematic. Oh, fuck this room. I just, like, honestly, just hit me. I can't be in this room for that long. Okay, there's too much. There's too much in this room. It's asking me to do too much. Just hit me. Stop trying to hit me and hit me. That didn't work. Speed up. Neat. With you in a second, chat. Well, okay, we know where the boss fight is. So I conceivably... could get into boss rush. But I got three health and no real cool synergies to speak of. So I'm just gonna look for the shop in the item room real quick. And I'll just keep the timer up on the screen. And again, I apologize if I'm not... I can't pay attention to you while I'm trying to make... Get the fuck out of here. At least it's just the one. I would love nothing more than to... Ace of Spades is fine. In a room like that. Yeah, aha! That's the one, right there. That's why we take Ace of Spades right there. Is to just buy us out of that room. I can't imagine wanting anything in the shop right now. I just want... I'll check to see if I can find one soul heart. No soul hearts. The pain in the ass thing is that I need to beat boss rush. Alright, sorry, I need to beat the mom fight in the next 2 minutes and 30 seconds. I think I have to skip the item room. I'll look like right here. Okay. Yep, we'll see what happens. Oh, shit. Super underwhelming. We're leaving as fast as our feet will carry us. I don't even know if that does anything. The bomb, the whole epic fetus thing.
Isaac!
I don't think it does anything. Good news. What in the actual shit? Okay, hold on. I don't think any of these do anything for us. Monstro's Lung, Dunce Cap, Sad Onion. Maybe Monstro's Lung gives us multiple bones? Soy Milk's just gonna drop our damage down. Hold on, I'm genuinely gonna look this up. Tainted, Forgotten. Synergies. God, Monstrance would be good. 120 volt would be good. Birthright. Let's see. Lead Pencil. Ludo spawns a floating tear that slowly floats loosely towards Tainted Forgotten. We were talking about that earlier. I genuinely don't think that those do anything. I think Sad Onion's the safe pick. I'm just looking. I think Soy Milk's a nightmare. Oh my god, this is gonna take for fucking ever. You hurt me. I think I'd be okay in a smaller room. Dude, Queenie, pleasure to have you here, man. I'm just trying to time these bombs. Oh god, this sucks. Why do I have Spectral? Oh, because Sad Onion. What a dumb pickup, Taffy. You were gonna use bombs. Now the bombs pass right through them, you big dumb idiot. Okay. Ooh, passed right through me too. Whew. Well, the good news is, I think we're gonna get Boss Rush done. The bad news is, I don't think Hush is on the table at this rate. Not with no tier upgrades. Whew. I'm hitting him with bombs for what it's worth. Ow, my face. This is a lot. I'm very stressed out. Balancing a lot right now. Sorry, there's a lot. I'm sure trying to pay attention. I don't think Hush is happening, if I'm being honest. Ugh. Call it a hunch. Oh, that nearly hurt me so bad. Oh, you little twat. I'm trying so hard right now. I wish I could tell you that this is all like effortless, but I am really busting my ass right now to make this work. Hello? Yeah. Woo! Oh, god damn it. Yeah, should we not been through this enough already? Well, we'll get one of the 2 completion marks done. By God. Oh my God, we did it. Not that I give a shit about... The D7 would be, like, catastrophically bad there, right? Holy shit, we got something done. Reroll rewards, I think? I don't know. I don't think it does anything here. Maybe it rerolls the shit on the floor? No. I don't know. Useless. Well, we have negative 1 minute and 19 seconds to get to Hush. So let's go ahead and round this thing out. Thermal Night, what's going on, dude? I have no money. Kill this man, I guess. And then just leave. Well, at least we can slow down now. I can talk to chat again, which is nice. We do have a pretty kind of batshit number of things going our way. It's just none of them are fast. So now we can slow down. We can sort of like... ultimately I have no idea how in the world we would show up holding on to, like, Mama Mega. I'm just trying to think of any other way that we could possibly scum... I'm just trying to think of any other possible way we could scum, Hush occurring. Was it the blue key is one of them? That's a trinket we could be looking out for. Oh my God. Neat, very scary. I still want like 9 speed upgrades. It's always fun when you start off a run with, man, what we really desperately need is speed upgrades, and then you don't see a single one. How to jump. I'm gonna go on record as saying that's probably not it. I don't know that I would want a different book. Book of Rev, maybe? Satanic Bible, maybe? I actually genuinely think we take Perthrow all the way up to the chest. Little happy dancing bone boy. Reg, good morning. Yeah, hella Zach, that was a rough boss rush. That was about as fun to play as I imagine it was to watch. But boss rush is now... Fuck! Gotta love playing on mouse and keyboard sometimes. At least it's done, was what I was trying to say. We'll tell ourselves we used it in the library and got a balls item, you know? But it was just no good. This shit's hard. It's hard, Yeah, come here, bud. Hug me. It is difficult to play video games, commentate, read chat, and try not to do stupid shit like accidentally use Perthrow all at the same time. I'm just gonna tell myself that we spent it on I'm just gonna tell myself that we spent it on the library and we were not impressed with what we got. That'll be how I assuage myself. I just wanted to see if there was a crawl space in there. We should have enough money to buy an angel room item on the next floor, which is pretty exciting. This had all the makings of a really cool run if we min-maxed the living shit out of it. At the very least, I've got my queue open again, so I can just kind of go back to throwing my head over and over and over again and not worry about accidentally using per throw on literally nothing. How silly would that be? What a silly goat I would feel like if I did that. There we go. Yeah, the time stuff, man, is always just so, oh, jeez. The time stuff is always so anxiety-inducing. Reg, I saw that you, rang in the new year all healthy-like and whatnot. Good for you, dude. Congratulations. Monday. Monday for me is, I didn't know where to go. There was just nowhere to hide from that genocidal maniac that is Skolex. Yeah, I saw that you rang in the new year with one last intense bike ride. Monday, I'm starting calorie tracking today, but Monday marks the day that, like, win, lose, or draw, come hell or high water. Hello? I'm going back to the gym. I'm gonna mask up. I'm gonna just kind of work under the assumption that, yeah, Omicron's out there. I have vaccinated. I have boosted. I will mask and I will distance. I will not do anything foolish, but I gotta reintegrate. I gotta reintegrate with society and not just become Taffy the fat COVID man. Holy shit, we did it. Yo, a speed upgrade. We listen. That's a success in my book. Yo, have you guys ever thought about flying or scaring enemies away when you desperately need them to attack you so that they can battle your skull? Yeah, I'm gonna I'm gonna get into it. I really badly the big thing is I gotta lose weight because my brother-in-law might need a kidney, and they won't give me the opportunity to check and see if I'm a match unless I lose weight. My doctor wants me to lose weight to get my blood pressure back down. So, like, there's a couple of pretty good reasons why I should lose weight, but the big one, because I knew for years that quitting smoking was the healthy choice, but I didn't do it. Why didn't I do it? Because I didn't want to do it. But the thing that will change my mind on the health thing is, like, hey Taffy, do you want to look fat in all your photos of TwitchCon EU where you're taking your beautiful reverse aging wife to Holland? No. Alright. Lose weight then, chunks. Yeah, if Halloween comes around and I'm fit, then man, does it open up a world of opportunities for me that aren't PTSD Thor. But I would love to, I'd love to potentially cosplay as Geralt. I'd love to potentially cosplay as Coffee Dad. I would love to potentially cosplay, who else did I have? I feel like we had a couple on the horizon line where it's like, damn, it'd be cool. I still retain hope that at some point the boys and Amber will want to do Guardians of the Galaxy, where I get to be Quill, Rory get to be Drax, Grayson would get to be Rocket, and Amber would get to be Gamora. It's cute you think TwitchCon EU will still happen. It's cute that you think that the world will stop again and take this seriously. It's not. It's endemic now. It's learned to live with it time. Whether I like that or I think that that's how that's going to happen or not, we're not going back. We're not going to lock down. We fought COVID and COVID won, so now we just live with it forever. That's just the way of it. Hi, baby.
Hi. Food?
Yeah, food good.
We have random bits and bobs of leftovers.
Random bits and bobs sound great.
Okay.
Would love random bits and bobs.
Okay.
I didn't watch anybody's Instagram stories. What was it? Was it not a great night of revelry? I would imagine it was a pretty underwhelming night. Luck? Oh. So many super spreaders? Gross. I mean, that's my thing, is that, like, I'm not gonna take any chances that I don't need to take. You know, I'm gonna wear my mask, I'm gonna distance from people, I'm gonna hand wash, I'm gonna do all the shit I've been doing. But I need the gym. I actually think that I like, this is me with my PhD from I just like to make shit up university. But I genuinely think Omicron is gonna burn through us so fast that it will actually buy us some reprieve for a while. Because even people who don't want to get vaccinated are going to get antibodies whether they like it or not, because Omicron, I think, is it's going to burn out of control like a wildfire. And it'll kick the living shit out of us, but I feel like it's going to do it so intensely and so quickly that even the people who just refuse to get vaccinated are going to end up with antibodies because they're going to get it whether they want it or not. Yeah, I mean, like, ain't no gunna, it already is, exactly. But I mean, like, I mean, like, the worst is still to come. And honestly, I don't plan on going anywhere in the winter with the exception of MagFest, which is just gonna be me daring fate to give me COVID. I guess.
Feels like I'm
I tried to say I didn't want to go to MagFest, and then my manager signed me up for 5 panels. So that's cool. I was like, hey, you know, it seems like this whole COVID thing's not under control. Maybe I'll skip MagFest this year. And he was like, counterpoint, what if you did 5 panels? That's like skipping COVID, or that's like skipping MagFest, only you go and you do everything. Yeah, COVID didn't win, we lost. You know what, honestly, it's not even like COVID didn't win, it's just we didn't even, like, it won via forfeit, we just didn't show up. We surrendered. Yeah, honestly, Ferret King, like, if I sound glib, right? Like, if I sound very obtuse about all this, very, like, oh, you sound awfully spry for talking about the potential collapse of our healthcare system. Believe me when I say I understand the ramifications of all this, and I am not, like, thrilled about any of it. But I've also kind of reached the point where I'm just like, man, I don't know what more hand-wringing is gonna do. It just is the shitty reality in which we live, you know? There's a part of me now that's just kind of like, you know, alright, well, this is it. This is what it became. This is what our reality is, and I fucking don't like it, but I guess I accept it, so how do I move forward? My buddy's going to an NFL game on Sunday. Dude, planetary vision. Before I finish the rest of that comment, every single time I've seen like an NFL game or a big indoor basketball game or something, I look at it just slack-jawed, just like, I'm like, it's so much. It's so much. He wanted to be a troll and hold up a giant sign that says something like, my positive COVID test couldn't keep me from coming today, just to see how long it was until he was kicked out, or if people would be stupid enough to celebrate that. I feel like it'd be a little bit of column A, a little bit of column B. Thank you, love. People say hi, by the way, and Happy New Year and all that jazz.
Happy New Year.
Can I have my... I don't know if I got a kiss this morning. Thank you, baby. Apocalyptic says hi. Ghost Cubby says hi.
Hi, friends.
She says hi back. That was her voice. That wasn't mine. I'm not like some sort of funky ventriloquist chat. Yeah, fingers crossed the casualties are low. I hate that that's a phrase we have to utter. But it really does kind of feel like the truth of just like, well, I just fucking hope we don't lose too many. One second. Ah! That seems pretty great. Finally, like we're finally seeing halfway decent items out of these angel rooms. I've had COVID twice. I'm still trying to avoid Omicron after being vaccinated, boosted, and still mask up everywhere. Yeah, I'm still gonna treat it like it's the early days, with the exception of I have to go out into the world. I don't know that I can do another third year of house arrest, you know. Oh my god. Judgment's a reroll pedestal, right? Welcome back. Oh, thank you, baby. It's very kind of you. She is bringing me the plastic bowl that we can't microwave, but it also doesn't make the squeaking metal on porcelain, or metal on, I guess that's clay with a porcelain finish? What is that? I don't know what that is. Don't laugh, just tell me. I'm on a timer
I'm laughing
here.
at myself because now I can't think of the, you know, plates are,
It's like fired clay, ceramic.
Thank you.
There
God,
we go.
Why can we not think of the word ceramic?
Fired clay with ceramic. So yeah, we got fired clay, like we have ceramic dishes, the Fiesta ware, which looks nice and I like it very much, but whenever I eat it on screen, the one thing I notice in my VODs is that the fork the fork makes terrible noises scratching up against it like nails on a chalkboard, and it bums me out. So she microwaves in the ceramic because it's microwave safe, and then she transfers it to a plastic bowl so that you folks don't have to hear screech, screech, scrape. Beyond thankful my family doesn't have any big COVID story of loss, but fuck you if I don't sometimes think that it's the only way my brother's gonna actually see the pandemic for what it is. I nearly lost my uncle, who married Amber, and I love him to death. He's one of my favorite people on the planet, but he started to get his affairs in order. Like, he started to get his affairs in order because he genuinely was scared that he was on his way out. My cousin's an ear, nose, and throat doctor who's been dealing an awful lot with the pandemic because that's like the general point of infection for everybody. There was a bit of a hullabaloo because when he thought he was dying, my uncle was more than happy to let my doctor cousin call in every favor and arrange everything that he could to get my uncle better treatment. And then after it was all said and done, my cousin, who is a doctor, and I can almost guarantee you a conservative and a Trump supporter, I can almost guarantee it. But my cousin, who is all those things, said, please get it vaccinated now. And we had a bit of a family row because the same uncle who was like, please don't let me die of this disease, when he was asked to be vaccinated by the same doctor nephew, who pulled every string to make sure he had the best care possible at a time where it was hard to find an ICU bed in Dallas. This uncle was just like, well, you know, I'm gonna pray on that. And he's like, wait, what do you mean you're gonna pray on that? And he's like, you know, I don't know exactly what the answer is for me, but you believe me when I say I'm gonna let the Lord really put some, you know, put His intentions on my heart. And he's like, wait, I'm asking you to do this thing, and you're telling me you might not? This is the same ear, nose, and throat cousin who convinced my father that he should get it. My dad had his own sort of like Fox News apprehensions, and my specialist doctor cousin said, Marcia, which is my mom's name, please, you know, if anybody wants to talk to me, tell them they can talk to me. Put Uncle Brad on the phone. So my mom put Uncle Brad on the phone, and apparently it was a very short 5-minute call. My dad came downstairs and said, I'll go get the shots. And that was all she wrote. And, you know, my mom didn't pry or ask what they talked about, but yeah, the same doctor who helped save his uncle's life turned around and said, all right, now go get the vaccine. And he was like, I'll let Jesus take the wheel on that. Thanks for all your help. And that was flabbergasting to me. I was gonna say, show me something good. Now, this would have beaten Boss Rush quickly and gotten us to Hush expeditiously. Yeah, that sucks, Lime Grove. And it is, what is it, like 500,000 new cases a day? It is a perpetually fucking scary thing right now. Yeah, Jesus takes the wheel. Jesus drives into a drive-through vaccine clinic. If I understand my family drama correctly, I believe I have been told that was resolved with he did eventually yield and go get the shots, but it was not before there was, to my understanding, some pretty significant guilt tripping. Why was I trying to catch my own bomb? It's still a lot of work this run. Yeah, apocalyptic. I'd love to be a fly on the wall. I mean, it's like... My guess was that it was just like... That, you know, if I had to guess, it was probably something along the lines of like, you know, hey, we probably feel and think a lot of the same things about... You know, for my dad and for this doctor cousin, they're probably very ideologically aligned on political things, and he's just like, listen... A lot of stuff is out there that is not true, and I would tell you because we, you know, think the same things and vote for the same people and all that jazz. So if anyone was gonna lie to you, it would not be me. I have no idea, though. Ultimately, I have no idea what my dad, what my cousin told my dad to get him on board with it. I know that my mom wanted to see her grandchildren real bad and was threatening to just jab it into my dad's eye while he was asleep. My favorite thing to do is when someone says I did my own research or something similar, I asked, did you ask your doctor about it? You know, the person you go to medical advice for whom you should trust, and the answer is always no. Yeah, honestly, like, there was a part of me that was kind of apprehensive. Like, I had to kind of live by that code too, because I've got a doctor who's about my age, but he initially kind of tried to undersell me on COVID the first time he told me about it, or like the first time he and I talked about it. I don't think he was incorrect. What he told me was, if you get COVID, and this was years ago at this point, he was like, if you get COVID, you're probably going to be just fine. And that, you know, that is true. I think he was trying to assuage, like, me personally, the weight that was...
This is the story of the newest denizen of the cave.
The weight that was on my shoulders was, like, the effects of my actions for humanity at large. But yeah, when I saw, you know, my cool doctor, the doctor that I don't want to take to court, you know, he gives me advice and I follow it. He's not steered me wrong so far. And, among the things he asked me to do was to get vaccinated and boosted, and I was like, you know what? I let you put heart medication in me without asking anything. I let you tell me to stop taking Ambien without giving you any pushback.
Someday, Bumbo, lucky Bumbo, someday the Bumbo is a bad Bumbo. He got corn.